Hello and welcome to EC&M Asks, a Q&A video series where you can ask the most pressing questions. This section is found on EC&M's website for the members only section, and it's available to you. My name is Don Kiper. I run an estimating training company called Estimating 101, where I provide training for electrical contractors in estimating and project management. And today I'd like to bring you one of the questions that I discuss a lot with contractors, and that is choosing estimating software. So let's jump right in. Choosing software is a very important decision for the electrical contractor. Choosing the software is an expensive investment. It takes time for employees to learn the software and training and establishing a quality database. And so in my discussions with contractors, I encourage them to choose a contracting software, not estimating. We're going to estimate with the software, but quality software should provide the contractor with the ability to understand their project volume, their win ratio, estimating the project, checking it and analyzing it, and then turning it over to project management. This is vital because the entire process must be taken into consideration. So when we're choosing software, there's three aspects of choosing the software. We want to choose software that's quality for the contractor, first and foremost. We want a software that I can know my volume, I can know my win ratio. I should be able to print reports by estimator or by sector of the work or the category of type of projects that I'm bidding and that I've won. This is important. Historical data is a powerful tool in electrical estimating. And so the contractor should want to know what estimators are performing the best, what markets he's performing the best in. And so quality software, estimating software should provide you with this information. And then we want to take and provide our estimators with a quality software that makes their time the most efficient. I use this illustration a lot. Let's suppose two electricians installed 100 feet of 3/4 EMT conduit. Their production was the same. They both installed 100 feet of conduit. However, one did it in 3 hours and one did it in 6 hours. The electrician that installed the conduit in 3 hours was 100% more efficient than the electrician that installed it in 6 hours. So production is not the ultimate objective, efficiency. And so when it comes to estimating, it is no different. The contractor should and must provide their estimators with quality software that allows them to estimate in the most efficient manner. I've analyzed this and I've asked many chief estimators and owners this question. About how much time do you think that an electrician spends, an estimator spends utilizing the software? I come to the conclusion it's about 85% of their time. And so if an estimator is going to use software 85% of the time, it is vital that the contractor provide the most efficient software in the estimating process. Again, estimators make different salaries in different parts of the country and different countries. But the key to understanding the value of the software is making that employee or multiple estimators as efficient as possible. Because saving salary and efficiency is the golden ticket. You want to give your estimators tools that will help them to do it in the most efficient manner. So as an estimator, I have to be able to analyze the project, and quality software should allow me to analyze it by system, by building, by floor, by labor codes, by the things that I need to analyze as an estimator. My number one objective as an electrical estimator is to provide an estimate with my contractor with the ability to enter into a contractual agreement with confidence. And so that's my objective as an estimator. And then once I get it and I've estimated it carefully and accurately, then we have to provide this to our project management, our foreman, the people that's going to install the work. And so the software, after you spent days or maybe even weeks in some estimate, counting and measuring light fixtures and estimating by building, by floor. You would want to be able to give this to your field and your project manager to install accurately. This definition is project management. This is the ultimate objective of being a good project manager. You must have the right material, the right tools, the right labor, the right information at the right place at the right time. And the second purpose of an electrical estimate is to provide the contractor with an executable, detailed, organized plan to install the project profitably. Contractors make money by installing electrical material. So the estimator should have a software that he can organize his project, take it off as accurately and as efficiently as possible. And then we want to take this estimate and pass it off to the field, that they've got quality detailed reports that they can take and install the project. So a foreman should know how many hours it should take to install the light fixtures, let's say on the third floor. He would need to appropriate the labor, the manpower for that week of the construction schedule, that he can have the men, the workers, the electricians on site to install that work. And so producing these reports is vital, having detailed, organized reports that you can take and utilize installing the project. So choosing software, in Don Kiper's professional opinion, has nothing to do with the cost of the software. Every contractor should analyze estimating software and look at it as a contracting software. Use the software to know your schedule, your win ratio, what jobs you're bidding this week, that you can print reports for. Let's say you have some projects that you bid and are pending. You should be able to print a report of all of the jobs that you need to follow up on to try to secure the contract for your company. And so this is vital. And then we want to take that estimator who's going to spend 85% of their time utilizing software. We want to make them most efficient as possible. I would not bonus or recognize any employee who does 7 hours worth of work in 12 hours. I want an employee that can do 12 hours worth of work in 7 hours. And we as contractors should want to provide them with the tools to make it most efficient as possible. The wise contractor will focus on the outcomes of the software, not solely for estimating. Organizing your estimates, estimating it, and then passing off that software for your project management and your foreman. Well, that's all the time we have today for this question, and I hope you'll tune in to the next video.